Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I've got a video for you which I was inspired to do when I was unpacking from my holiday in Turkey. I went away for a week and I really wanted to film on what's in my makeup bag, travel makeup bag, before I went away, and things got so hectic and busy that I just completely ran out of time. And so I decided to do it on the other side. So I'm going to show you what I packed for my holiday, but also what I actually used and what wasn't needed and ended up not being used. So I've got no particular order going on here. I have actually washed all of the brushes for you, but then I realised that two of them I really wanted to use to do my makeup this morning. So I'm sorry that these two have been re-dirtied, but I can't live without these two brushes. So first of all, I took my Real Techniques buffing brush, which is the brush that I use to apply my foundation. In fact, I'll just show you the foundation I used that I took with me, and that's the Rimmel Wake Me Up. And that's in True Ivory. Now this shade is probably very light for most people on holiday, but I'm very pale, and for some reason the True Ivory and the other Rimmel colours, Rimmel foundations, are less orange than this particular one. Maybe it's whatever they put in it to make it skin brightening, and it has vitamin C in it. When I think of vitamin C I think of orange, but this particular shade of foundation, True Ivory 103, is quite sort of orangey, so I definitely retained that just to wear on holiday. However, if I went on holiday again, I probably wouldn't take a foundation. I did take it just for emergencies, and I suspected I wouldn't use it, and I didn't. I think I used it once, maybe twice. So yeah, that didn't really get used much. The other brush I used was my Real Techniques multitask brush. I use this for everything. I used it for bronzer, highlighter, powder. I just slapped it on with this and it was fine. So obviously it wasn't very precise makeup looks I was going for, but you know, I'm on holiday. The products I used with that brush, I'll do those next. I used my L'Oreal Glam Bronze Wild Instinct, and this is in medium. Anything that said medium I went for because I'm very fair to light, and so I want the opportunity to use my medium stuff. This bronzer plus, it has quite a lot of shimmer running through it, and so I really wanted to use it on holiday. It's quite a lot, it's quite a subtle shimmer, but it's a shimmer nonetheless, and I know that through autumn winter I'll be wearing lighter bronzers and certainly matte bronzers. So I took the little brush out actually and gave it to my friend because she needed a brush and I hadn't used it yet. So yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I used that every single day. I took some Superdrug ibuprofen, and this did end up getting used by my friend who did sleep funny and had a bad back. So I would definitely recommend making sure you have the right medicines with you abroad, which I'm sure you would anyway. And the other product I used with the multitask brush is my 17 Instant Glow Pink Bronze Shimmer Brick. So it looks like that. I used it for both eyeshadows, for highlighter, and all swirled together just all over my face when I'd had a few late afternoon cheeky cocktails and couldn't really be bothered. So yeah, I really enjoyed using that on holiday, and I'm really glad that I took it. I also took my e.l.f. small stipple brush purely for cream blushes. Now I knew I wanted to wear cream blushes on holiday because I just think they look lovely and dewy, and I don't have oily skin, so it doesn't tend to sort of slide everywhere. I took Natural Touch Cream Blush by Gosh in Peachy Rush, and I've talked about this quite a few times on my channel. I've hit pan on this one, it's the second one I've had. So I did use that, but I also equally used the cream blush out of my 17 All About Nude palette. I took this with me because it's broken, and I do want to sort of use it up. I've hit pan on the bottom two shades. This is the lipstick and this is the cream blush. I used them both. I did use the eyeshadows as well. So those lovely sort of rose gold and sort of almost khaki but goldy brown colour were really nice on holiday, and if I went away again I would certainly consider taking that if it's still around. I'm hoping it won't be by then. Another product I used for the eyes was my e.l.f. Duo eyeshadow cream. It doesn't have a name. Oh wait, it does have a name on it. Button Pecan. When you use this shade, it's absolutely and utterly useless. It doesn't show up at all. This shade does show up, but these are very greasy and it shears out very quickly. I did already know that, and I sort of wanted to encourage myself to use it by taking it away, and I didn't want any of my Maybelline colour tattoos or my paint pots or anything like that to dry up, so I took that and I was going to use it as sort of a primer. I did use it, but I really want to be somehow rid of this product. I might sort of put it in a use by so and so, or just chuck it away because it's quite useless really in my opinion. The mascara I took was Rimmel Lash Accelerator because it's great for separation. I knew it was needed using up, it was almost finished. The wand is great for your lower lashes as well as your normal lashes, and so I thought it would be a good multitasking mascara, and I did use that every day, usually in the day and when I did wear it in the day and at night, so I did really enjoy that. The concealer I took, which I used a few times, is my Maybelline Fit Me in number 15, and I did really enjoy using that. That got used. And I also took this eyebrow pencil, Rimmel 002 Hazel. I'm actually wearing it today. So I was really impressed with how this held up. I forgot to take a sharpener with me, and I'd not sharpened it since I bought it, and I've had it for a while, so it was a bit silly. I have sharpened it now and it lasted. This pencil is not too hard, not too soft. It's not one of those pencils where you buy them and you end up getting through one every other week. So yeah, I really liked that. I wanted to take a matte lip product with me just in case, but I did put it on and then thought, no, this is not sort of working, and took it off. So I ended up not wearing this. It's my Revlon Matte Balm in 260 Passionate. Now, I do like the product, don't get me wrong, and I'm probably going to wear this a lot throughout the rest of this year, but I just didn't wear it a lot on holiday. The other product I was hoping to use, because I just love the formula and the colour so much, is my Mandarina lipstick. The colour's Mandarina and it's by Bella Pierre Cosmetics. Looks like that. I just thought it'd be perfect. It smells gorgeous. Perfect to wear on holiday, but I ended up not wearing it. I put it on one night, and with not a lot of other makeup on the rest of my face, it just looked really silly and clownish. So yeah, I'm just going to see if there's some way that I can make that work for autumn with it being such a warm shade, because I just really want to wear it as much as possible. It's lovely. The third cream blush I took, oh dear, it's broken, I've only just realised, and I didn't use it at all, just because I was using the other cream blushes. And this is Soft Pink, number 14 by Max Factor. It's a lovely blush, but to be honest, I'd forgotten it was in the bottom of the bag, so I mainly used the 17 one, and I think I used that once or twice, the Gosh one. I also took with me Ted Baker London Body Wear Body Shimmer, and ended up not using that. It was just too much effort on holiday. I was just sort of relaxing and not getting dressed up too fancy. I did use this eyeliner, I think once or twice, to do like a smudgy smoky eye, and that's Scandalised Waterproof Kohl Kajal by Rimmel in 012 Bronze. So that was lovely and soft, and it blended out really nicely, and I used it like a cream eyeshadow really. I also took this gloss because I never wear it, although I do love it, and it's just too bold. It's got a lot of glitter in it, and it's a bright red colour that's also a gloss, which, you know, most people are aware of the problems entailed with that. It's Maria Maria number 22 by Sleek. I do wish I'd bought a different colour, because I do like it. It's just the colour's just, it's just not very wearable. Doesn't smell of anything. I did, again, just like the lipstick, I put that on one night and it was just too much makeup with the rest of my face being so minimalist, and so I ended up not using that, and if I was going to repack in future then I wouldn't take that. I also took my Nivea Sun Protect SPF 30 which is a stick SPF. I ended up not using it because I was just using my regular body sunscreen on my face, and it worked out fine. I don't like these sort of greasy sticks that you rub on your face. I'm going to keep this and I'll use it as a lip balm and see how it goes for that. But I already had one, a different lip balm, an SPF 25 I think, and I used that. I took my Solait anti-aging face fluid in SPF 30 by Superdrug, and that's in my makeup bag for some reason. I didn't use that because I ended up using my Factor 50 BB cream all most of the holiday, and when I wasn't using that I was just using my normal body Factor 50 on my face. I took this e.l.f. glitter gloss for the similar reason why I took the red gloss. It's because when would I wear a gold glittery gloss? I don't know. I didn't buy this, it came free with some e.l.f. stuff, and I put it on one night and actually it quite worked, and I quite liked the look of it, but you can feel the grains on your lips. I'm not one of those fussy people with glosses, I don't care if they're sticky or whatever, but this was very chunky glitter, you can feel it, very rough, so you really have to be hardcore to pull this sort of thing off. I'm not going to chuck it because I think I might make it work for some sort of maybe Halloween look or something like that. Some sort of fancy dress look, I might be able to get that to work. I took my Cherry Carmex SPF 15 and I did use that a couple of times, but because I was putting so much SPF balm on my lips during the day, by the evening they didn't really need much SPF. I also took with me my contour brush by Real Techniques, which I used to set my under eyes, and I took my 227 Luxe Soft Diviner by Zoeva, which is the one that's probably most closest to the shape of a MAC 217, and this I did use for blending out the edges when I was wearing eyeshadow, which wasn't that much. And then I took my Eco Tools dual ended brush, and this is the one that comes in a set of 2 brushes, and out the 2 this is the one where the blender side is rounded rather than pinched, and the other side is short and stubby, so it's like a smudger, but I actually use that for packing on colour onto the lid as well. In my bag I also packed this Monu Spa Rosewood Reviving Mist, which is a face mist. I thought I might need a cooling face mist. I ended up not using this because it has lemon, rosewood, sandalwood, petitgrain and geranium, and I was just worried about putting stuff on my face unnecessarily with the sun on it because I thought it might cause a reaction. I know my skin becomes extra sensitive when it's been in the sun, so I didn't feel like I necessarily needed a facial mist, and so I didn't risk it by using it. And in this bottle here, it's an e.l.f. mist and set bottle, but it's not mist and set in there. It's my homemade brush cleaner, which is just some isopropyl alcohol, tea tree oil, a little bit of rose water. So yeah, and I ended up not using that because cleaning my brushes or any form of cleaning was the very last thing on my mind while I was on holiday, funnily enough. So the last few products I took with me in my bag was my Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Powder by Collection, and that was in medium, just because again I know that it would be my only opportunity to use something labelled medium. I actually bought this by accident and I have now hit pan on it. I meant to get the light one, which I also now own, and so it was great on holiday, and I'm actually wearing that today, and I'll probably just continue to wear it for a couple of weeks while my tan wears off. Yes, this is me tanned. It's funny because I actually put fake tan on the night before I went away so I didn't look ridiculous in my swimsuit by the pool, and then my friend was laughing at me that I was the only person that was actually going home from holiday lighter than what she came in at. That's just me all over. I also took the Sultan Sun Care Boots Sunstick for the Face SPF 25. So this is the one I told you about that I didn't get around to using my Nivea one because of this. And again, I didn't use it on my face, I just used it on my lips, and it was very good for that. And then the last thing is my Garnier Ombre Solaire BB Cream SPF 50. This is not... It doesn't have a colour on it. I thought it would be alright for me. it came up very orange, not so much on the first application, but obviously you have to reapply SPF, so instead of using a baby wipe and taking everything off and reapplying, I was putting another layer over the top, and then it looked really orange. So if I was going to use this product again, I will be taking it all off and putting it back on when I need more SPF, because has got quite a lot of coverage in it, and you certainly wouldn't want any more than one layer by the side of the pool of this stuff. So yeah, I did use it a lot, but in the first half of the week, and then I thought, well, I don't really want to keep getting orange smudges over stuff. So when I was wiping my face when getting splashed from the pool, it was making the towels orangey like foundations stains, so I didn't use it for the second half of the holiday. I just used my regular SPF. So yeah, did use it, but also probably wouldn't repack it for another holiday. So I hope that was helpful for you to see the things I chose to pack and the things that actually got used, and the things that I probably wouldn't pack again next time. And let me know in the comments box, what you pack for your holiday, because I probably am going away again in February, so any tips and tricks you can pass on would be much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.